Welcome to today's edition of Mampara of the Day. Let me just make sure that I read the name correctly here. Today's Mampara of the Day is South African Airways' Interim Financial Officer, none other than Phumeza Ntanzi. And what has Phumeza Ntanzi done at the South African Airways as Interim Financial Officer to be worthy of the esteemed Mampara of the Day award? And that's by going ahead and making the statement that within the next 5 years, that's by 2021, South African Airways will reach the point where it breaks even and maybe even move into a profit situation, taking into account that this is the airline that over the last 2 years has posted losses of 5.6 billion and 1.5 billion respectively. And the way, looking at the financial records as they are right at the moment, the losses are not decreasing in pace at all. In other words, right at the moment, South African Airways is continuing to lose money at the same pace that it's been losing money over the course of the last 2 years. So who in their right mind can possibly make the statement that in 5 years' time South African Airways will have turned itself around and be into break-even situation? This is an airline that has already received 23 billion in government bailouts. 23 billion of South African Airways debt has been moved over onto the shoulders of you, the taxpayer, and yet these Mamparas are wanting us to believe that in 5 years they can turn South African Airways around into being break-even and maybe even a profit. Come on, get real. Until you put somebody in charge of the finances that comes from a business background and not from a political background and from a state entity background, a state department background, bearing in mind that, remember, state departments get rewarded for how well they spend all the money. Business leaders get rewarded for how well they are able to make a profit for their shareholders. So if you put somebody in charge of the finances of an organization who all of their career, all of their professional career has been rewarded for spending all the money, what are they going to do in a state-owned enterprise? They are going to spend all the money and wonder why people are unhappy that they've spent all the money, because that is what they've been trained to do all of their career. So please, if you want South African Airways to have any chance of survival at all, any chance of turning itself around, put a team in place that has experience in running a commercial entity. Put a team in place, both managerial and financial, that has experience in running a commercial airline. That is the only way that you're going to be able to turn the ship around. Continue putting political appointees in place that have no clue about running a major corporation. You're going to have the same thing happening over and over and over again, and you, the taxpayer, will be continuing to pick up the tab year after year after year. That's my take on the matter, and for that reason Phumeza Ntanzi gets my Mampara of the Day award for having the audacity to say that business as usual that is continuing to hemorrhage money will somehow miraculously turn around and turn a profit within the next 5 years. Post any comments, questions, criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. Like and share this video, and remember that if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button that you can see down there. And last but by no means least, remember, until the two of us meet again, try not to get yourselves lost or killed, and I'll see you tomorrow.